We all thought the Braves would be better this season, but they got the best ERA in baseball. They've scored more runs than anybody in baseball, and the Braves, AJ, being this good is one of the biggest stories in baseball early on.
Well, it's topsy-turvy in the National League East. The Mets and the Phillies are struggling, and the Braves, the team that struggled last year, is in first place, and it's because they played the entire game, pitching and hitting. They have the best ERA in baseball, led by the guy we're going to see tonight, Chris Sale.
Christopher Sanchez has a 2.01 ERA over his first 4 starts, but he's talking about still not quite feeling right. I mean, the numbers look pretty darn right.
Yeah, when you watched him so far this year, he hasn't had great consistency with his changeup. He hasn't had great consistency with his arm side, his glove side fastball.
He's just about ready to get us underway as Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in.
Sanchez comes home. Off we go with a towering fly ball to center field that backs up Marsh to the edge of the track at the wall. He robs it. First pitch. What a start. Brandon Marsh takes a homer from Acuna.
Oh, mercy. Perfectly
Straightaway
timed.
center field over the 6-foot-high wall. Brandon Marsh at the top of the jump timed it perfectly.
And yes, that was a home run. There's no questioning. That was well over the fence. He times it perfectly. The only thing Ronald Acuna did wrong on that swing was he hit it too high, and he gave Brandon Marsh time to get back there and time his jump perfectly.
So that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Albies hitting .269 to begin the season with 4 homers.
In the right spot.
The ball is headed for right center field. Marsh on the run won't get to this one. An extra bases for Albies. It's a 2-out double.
For Ozzie, that is his 237th career double. And he now passes Brian McCann for 12th in franchise history and 6th in Atlanta history.
Wilson left side and a bounce Turner from short left field. Strong arm to get him and finish off the first. 37-year-old Chris Sale, who's in his 16th season, and Waino was touching 99 the last time he pitched.
Yeah, this guy's nastier than he ever has been. He's just the same guy we knew when he was younger. He's going to throw 4 seams at the top, that weird cross, low angle.
Trey Turner stands in the box against left-hander Chris Sale.
Sale to Turner with a 1-1 pitch. Turner pokes one into center field. On comes White. It's down for a leadoff hit.
Got a fastball 95, able to get the barrel on it. The man who was robbed all night last night is now 1 for 1 with a single tonight versus Sale. Kyle Schwarber coming up to the plate. Braves kept him in check last night, going 0 for 4.
Wave and a miss from Schwarber for the first out of the night.
That's huge for him right there. If there's one pitch that's been slow developing for him this year, it's his slider.
2 of the best players of this generation here. One of them shatters the bat of the other. And a roller to second for Albies, and the bat goes as far as the ball did.
So he saws off Harper. 2 down to the inning with a runner at third.
It's the longest at bat for Adolis Garcia in 4 years, and it's coming against Chris Sale of all guys. Missed with the fastball, and it turns into a walk. That's impressive stuff.
I don't know if you're going to see a much better at bat against Chris Sale than what we just saw with Garcia.
And JT stepping to the plate. He's been one of the Phillies' hotter hitters on this homestand.
And this is where the Phillies struggled all night last night. They had no problems getting men on base, getting them in scoring position.
Sure is, including bases loaded in the first inning.
Well, pop fly back of the diamond. Albies is out. White is on. I don't know if he can find it. Lucky for them, Jorge Mateo did. There were 3 guys, and one of them found it.
Phillies put runners at first and third in the first inning, couldn't score.
And Felix Reyes comes up to the plate for his major league debut. 25 years old, out of the Dominican Republic. Hoping for a jolt from him. Tearing it up in AAA. Tore it up in the minors last year. Rob Thompson says this guy can flat out hit. And he's got a shot to make an impact and make a name for himself here with the Phillies searching for somebody to give him that spark. Drives the ball the other way towards the corner. It is first big league at bat. He's hit it out.
And Felix Reyes, welcome to the big leagues. He has homered in his first major league at bat.
A year removed from extended spring training, not having a minor league affiliate that they were comfortable starting him at, Felix Reyes has taken Chris Sale deep in his first at bat in the major leagues.
Is that the spark that finally gets his Philly offense going? 2-0 pitch from Chris Sale out over the plate. Hits it to right. What a dream come true. Your first big league at bat off a guy going to the Hall of Fame is a home run.
Well, a 1-0 lead as Felix Reyes gets a huge ovation from the fans out in left field. Tips his cap to the crowd out there.
Eventually down on strikes anyways.
That's actually his old grip and his slider. He's changed his grip on his slider. He's throwing really more of a tight curveball now.
Strikes out Acuna, who's going to give it another try here. Ronald is 2 for 7 in his challenges this year.
The batter is challenging the strike call.
Ooh, he gets this one right. Says, I'll show you, Joe Davis.
Remaining.
Acuna swings and misses, and again, one pitch later, Sanchez sits him down anyways. He struck out 4 of the last 5. And it looked like he's going to be out of this inning no problem. Back-to-back strikeouts to start it, but 3 straight 2-out base runners, and the wrong guy to face here.
Austin is 1 for 1, and he'll climb in with the bases loaded.
Now 1-0-1. Riley taps it gently left side. Won't be an easy play, and Sanchez has none. Somehow the Braves get a run out of this inning.
And in to score is Baldwin, and this is a tie game at 1.
Off the end of the bat, shallow center field. It's trouble. It's down. What a nightmare of an inning for Philadelphia. The Braves have taken the lead.
2-run score, 3-1 Braves in the third. Just killing them with paper cuts here in the third inning.
The perfect placement out there in the Bermuda Triangle. Sosa can't get there. Marsh can't get there. 2 more runs scored for Atlanta.
Well, Phillies trail now 3-1. Here comes Kyle Schwarber.
Down the line, that's a fair ball for Schwarber. Ricochets right to Acuna, and he holds Schwarber to a single. Another foot to the left, and that's in the corner instead. It's a 1-out hit. Got him! Sale ties him up with that fastball. 2 gone in the third. Shot to right field. Acuna will get there, make an awkward catch, but a catch nonetheless.
We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-1 Atlanta. 8-9-1 due up for the Phillies. Sosa stands in.
Somehow Sosa puts this in place. Sale with a jump throw, a heck of an effort, but it's an infield hit.
As Chris Sale made a pretty nice athletic play to get over and get it and make it that close.
Looked like Sonny Jurgensen out there.
Gloved it. He was the closest one to it. Jumped in the air and threw to first and just missed getting him.
Great effort.
Ground ball to short, should be 2. Taking it right to the bag is Mateo, and he fires over to first, a double play.
Brings Trey Turner to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on.
Payoff. Down the line, Olsen is over. He has room to make an over-the-shoulder catch, stand the 5th.
3-1 here. Braves are leading it. They've out hit the Phillies 7-4.
Career year last year. Riley or Heim hooks his ball down into the left field corner, and it's off of the wall. Heim's headed for second. Throw from Reyes, a homer in his debut, and nearly an outfield assist.
As Sosa applying the tag as Felix Reyes would have totally stolen this crowd had he thrown out Jonah Heim.
Yes, he tries to lay off the change, but like so many hitters, fails to. And another strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, his 8th tonight. Here's the payoff. Acuna grounds a change up left side. Bohm with a running throw, and they get Acuna to finish off the 6th.
Phillies have Schwarber, Harper, and Garcia coming up here in the 6th against Chris Sale. As a left-hander with a 3-1 lead, he and the Braves have not lost a series yet this season.
Swinging bunt, rolled to Sale. Away.
Here's Harper.
Harper takes strike 3 on a fastball.
But that was the pitch. He had him so sped up inside. He threw those couple of front door breaking balls by accident. But he could locate that ball down and away. It was a stick pitch all day long.
High pop fly, and the frustrations continue. Chris Sale, not a fun guy to face when you're trying to figure it out at the plate. A 1-2-3 6th inning and a 3-1 lead for Atlanta.
As we go to the late innings here, bottom of the 7th, Atlanta with a 3-1 lead.
Chris Sale, 88 pitches, hit hard and through for Alec Bohm. They breathed a sigh of relief with a base hit here to get the tying run to the plate.
Well, here's Felix Reyes, who has provided the biggest thrill of the night for the Phillies with his first major league home run on his first swing back in the 2nd.
But he does represent the tying run.
Reyes swings over the top of a breaking pitch. The slider finishes him off.
2 down in the 7th inning. Man, you know Chris wants to get this out right here. Finish 7 complete.
Smacks this one over to first, does Sosa. Olsen to the bag, and 7 innings from Chris Sale.
Man, the gloves have been brilliant last night and tonight, and that's 7 brilliant innings now for Chris Sale.
We go to the 8th. Still 3-1 Atlanta.
3 consecutive 2-out base runners, and more of the same for the Phillies in this one.
That'll load the bases for Drake Baldwin. This is similar to what we saw in the third inning.
Out of the 1-2 pitch. Up the middle on a bounce. Trey Turner lost his footing there, was able to regain it. Spikes kind of gave out on the edge of the infield. And so the Braves leave the bases loaded.
Hours getting late for the Phils, who are staring another series defeat in the face.
The 0-2 pitch. Got up on top of it. Diving stop at second from Ozzie Albies to finish off the eighth.
Ozzie Albies with a diving play into shallow right, and that puts an end to the eighth inning for the Phillies.
Phillies trying to snap a 3-game skid. They're down by 2 runs going to the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now the 9th inning is turned over to Robert Suarez.
He strikes him out with the fastball. 1 gone in the 9th. Swing and a miss. 100 and back-to-back Ks to open the 9th for Suarez.
And the Phillies down to their final out.
That'll leave the game in the hands of Rafael Marchand.
As this one popped into right field. The Braves have won their 4th consecutive game, handing the Phillies a 4th consecutive defeat.
They've given up just 1 run in the first 18 innings of this series.
One big misplay, a big moment, and the Phillies unable to recover. It's 3-1 Atlanta.